In this video, we're going to show you how you can upgrade the Pan OS, the software version on the Pan appliance. If you want to view the current version that you're running of the operating system, you can get that under General Information once you log in. In our case, we're running software version 4.1.6. So that is one of the older versions. So what we're going to do is upgrade to the highest version that is available to us. For obtaining the software to upgrade the appliance, we can do that by first going to the Device tab, then down to Software. And this will show a list of all versions that we can download and install. On this page, if you want to check for newer versions that could be available for your appliance, you can go down and click on Check Now, and that will connect to the server and provide you the list of available software versions that are released. And from there, you can download it and then install them. But you also have the option of uploading the software version. Just keep in mind that you must have an active support contract if you want to download new versions and install it on your firewall. The other thing that you will see here is the current version that we're running, which is 4.1.6. And we know that because it is selected for currently installed. So if we have different versions, we can actually select that and upgrade to that particular version if we have downloaded it. Now, what we're going to do is the following. We're going to upgrade to the very latest, which is 5.0.6. But in order to do that, we must first download and install version 5.0.0. That must be done first before we can upgrade to one of these other subversions. Let's go ahead and download the software for 5.0.0. So we'll do that by clicking on this link here. Okay, so now it's starting to download the software into the software manager on the firewall. Okay, almost done. And now it is loaded into the software manager. Let's close this up. And you see here on this page that 5.0.0 has been downloaded. Before we proceed with our upgrade, we need to download and install the latest application and threat content files. To do that, we need to go to Dynamic Updates, which is right below here under Software. And then let's go to Check Now to get the latest content that is available from the servers. And doing that, we do have new content of application and threat contents. Therefore, let's go ahead and download that to our firewall. Great, that is finished. Let's go ahead and close this up. Now, let's go ahead and install this application content. And we do that by going under Action and clicking on Install. And let's wait until this completes. Great, so that content has now been installed for the latest version of the application and threats content, which is version 389.1904. And very quickly before we continue with our upgrade, when we talk about applications and threats, this pertains to new applications and threats that is out there that the Palo Alto Networks firewall can now inspect. So for example, there could be new applications that Facebook has available. So that has been updated on the Pan servers, and we can download those. And with that new applications, we can include that in our security policies of permitting or denying it for particular networks. But again, it's important to always get the updated application and threat content that could be available that you could potentially want to inspect on your firewall. So now let's proceed with our upgrade of 5.0.0. Let's go back to our software section. And for 5.0.0, let's go and click on Install. Okay, so now it is beginning the process of installing the software, upgrading the operating system, And once that completes, it will restart the firewall to that new version. So here's that message. Let's go ahead and reboot our firewall now, and let's wait until it comes back up. We now see that our firewall is back up. Let's go ahead and log in and confirm the new version has been installed. Okay, we're now logged in, and under general information this time, we see software version 5.0.0. So everything looks correct. Now let's go ahead and upgrade to 5.0.6. Remember, we have to do this version first before we can do any other subversion. So this will be a very similar routine. Let's go back to our software management page. Here we are, and let's download the software of 5.0.6. Okay, that is done. Let's go ahead and close this up. And now let's go ahead and install this new version of 5.0.6. So we'll click here for install. And now let's go ahead and reboot the firewall. Great, so now once that completes, we'll confirm if we are running the new version. We now see that our firewall is back up once more. Let's log on and confirm the new version. Okay, we're logged in, and we do see the correct software version of 5.0.6. And that's how you can upgrade the operating system or the software version on the PAN appliance.